So namaste, yogis. So nice to spend this time with you this evening. Welcome to Yoga for Better Sleep. So before we begin reading our disclosure and waiver, I'll just go over the props for anyone that might be joining us new. So if you have a mat, that's awesome, but you don't need one. We're gonna spend the entire practice reclined on the floor. So you'll notice here, I have my mat, and then I actually have a blanket laying on top of my mat. If you'd like some pillows for comfort and maybe another blanket, you're welcome to have that. If you'd like some blocks or anything to maybe prop up hands or feet. And then I always like to have with me either an eye pillow or a nice washcloth. This one I put some essential oil on. So as you recline down, you can just kind of cover your eyes a little. So as I read our waiver, if you want to go run and get anything that you might need, you're welcome to. In order to make these classes as freely accessible as possible to our participants, we will be using a verbal warning and assumption of risk at the beginning of each class. Participation in this online class is voluntary. Physical activity programs may result in injury, and by participating, you assume the risk that may result from your participation. We strongly recommend that you participate from a space that is suitable for this activity. For example, make sure you have moved nearby furniture or potential hazards. If you are participating in a yoga class or class that involves laying on the ground, we recommend using a mat, or if you don't have one, a carpeted area. Participants are encouraged to stop if they experience pain or injury, and should seek appropriate medical advice or care as needed. William and Mary Health and Wellness strongly recommends that each participant have an annual physical exam and follow the advice of your healthcare provider before participating. So with all of that being said, you're going to begin to make your way down onto your mat, reclining on your back, and finding comfort, allowing yourself to just move around a little as needed. Taking the time to adjust the props so you have total comfort within the body. Take the time to move the right arm. Let it find its place. Move the left arm. Let it find its place. Move the right leg. And then the left leg. And then allow yourself for a moment to just draw your awareness to your breath. Just noticing the beautiful natural rhythm of your breath. Not doing anything to change the breath, but just noticing it. And then if it feels right, just starting to maybe expand the breath just a little bit. Noticing on the inhales, the change and shift in the body. Notice the exhales, the change and shift for the body. And then just allow yourself to settle into a rhythm of breath that just feels really right for you. There's absolutely no right or wrong to this. This is just a rhythm of breath that just feels comfortable as you're reclined here on the mat. It's an inhale that brings you just enough awareness to know where you are, you're awake, you're noticing. And it's an exhale that brings you into that space of peace and calm. As we begin to prepare for this practice. We are now ready to begin the practice of what we will call Yoga Nidra. As we're reclined on the mat, making ourselves as comfortable as possible. Drawing awareness one more time to the feet and just letting them go where they naturally want to go. Drawing awareness to the arms, allowing them to lay along the side of the body, maybe with the palms facing upward. Taking a moment here to just adjust a blanket or clothes or position so that as we practice this Yoga Nidra, we'll be still and physically comfortable. If you're comfortable with closing your eyes, allowing them to go here. The practice of this Yoga Nidra is the act of hearing and feeling. These are truly the only important factors tonight. In this practice, you will function on a level of awareness and a level of listening tonight. In dreams, you have no control, but in this practice, you will be the creator of the dream. Allow yourself a moment to say to yourself mentally, I will not sleep. I shall listen to the voice. Repeat that to yourself. I will not sleep. I shall only listen to the voice. Give yourself some time here now to just become calm and steady. Take in a deep breath, and as you breathe in, feel calm spreading throughout your body. As you are breathing out, say to yourself mentally, RELAX, relax. Start to become aware of sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sound that you hear. Let your sense of hearing operate like a radar, searching out the distant sounds and follow them for a few seconds. Move your attention from sound to sound without the need to identify the source. Gradually bring yourself's attention to closer sounds. Maybe sounds inside the building you're in. Then move the sounds from inside to outside. Now develop your awareness of the room that you are in without opening your eyes. Visualize the four walls, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. See your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your physical body lying on your floor. A total awareness of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. Develop your awareness of all the physical points where your body and the floor meet. Become aware of the natural breath. Become aware of the deep, natural, spontaneous breath. Do not concentrate, for this will interfere with the natural process. Just keep listening to me and know that you are breathing. As this practice of Yoga Nidra begins, say mentally to yourself, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. It's time now to make your resolve or intention or sankalpa for this practice. This is a positive statement. State it simply and clearly. Sometimes it's an I am. Simple. Please state your sankalpa clearly with feeling and awareness 3 times to yourself. Rotate your consciousness through the different centers of your body. Move as quickly as possible. The awareness will jump from point to point. Repeat mentally to yourself the name of each part after me, and simultaneously become aware of that part. We will begin the practice with the right hand. Notice the right hand. The right hand thumb, the second finger, the third finger, the fourth finger, the fifth finger, the palm of the right hand, the back of the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the right upper arm, the right shoulder and armpit, the right waist and hip, right thigh, the knee, the calf muscle, the ankle, the heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the right foot, the big right toe, the second toe, the third toe, the fourth toe, the fifth right toe. Draw awareness to the left hand, the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, the palm of the left hand, the back of the hand, the left wrist, the lower arm and elbow, the upper arm, right shoulder, and armpit, waist and hip, left thigh, knee and calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Moving to the back side of the body, start to notice the right shoulder, the left shoulder, the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, the right glutes, the left glute. Notice the entire spine. And then notice the whole of the back together. Moving your awareness to the front side of the body. Notice the top of your head. Notice your forehead, your right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, the right eyelid, the left eyelid, the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, the left ear, the right cheek, the left cheek, your nose, the tip of your nose, your right nostril, your left nostril, that upper lip, the lower lip, your chin, your jaw, your throat, your right collarbone, your left collarbone, the right part of your chest, and then the left part of your chest. Notice the middle of your chest and your navel, your abdomen, your lower abdomen, notice the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, and then both legs together. Whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together. Whole of the back, whole of the front. Notice your entire head. Then together, legs, arms, back, front, head, all together. The whole of the body, all together. The whole of the body together. The whole of the body together. Start to develop this homogeneous awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space that is occupied by the body. Become aware of the body and this space that is occupied by your body, the body and the space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor. The whole body in relationship to the floor. And at the same time, become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. These are very subtle physical points between the body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor. Your shoulder blades and the floor. The elbows and the floor. The back of the hands and the floor. The glutes and the floor. The calves and the floor. Your heels and the floor. Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor. The sensation of all points simultaneously, evenly. Go on feeling these points clearly and distinctly. Please do not sleep. Continue noticing these points clearly and distinctly. Switch your attention to the eyelids. Feel the narrow line of meeting between the upper and lower eyelid. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids. And then move to the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips, the space between the lips. From this space, we will go on to the breath. So start to draw your attention to that natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On the inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat. On the exhalation, it descends from the throat to the navel. Be completely aware of your respiration. Navel to throat, throat to navel. Please do not force the breath, just awareness. Maintain your awareness and at the same time, start counting your breaths backwards. I am breathing in at 27. I am breathing out 27. I am breathing in 26. I am breathing out 26. I am breathing in 25. I am breathing out 25. And so on from 27 to 1. Count to yourself mentally as you follow the rise and fall of your breath from navel to throat and back again. Total awareness of breathing and counting. The breathing is slow and relaxed. Please continue counting, knowing there's no right or wrong here. And if you make a mistake, just go back to 27. Allow yourself to stay in full awareness. I am not sleeping. I am aware. Allowing yourself now to move into awareness of sensations. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. The feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. You are feeling so heavy that you are sinking into the floor. Just awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Then awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken that feeling of lightness. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of your body. Your body now feels so light that it seems to be floating away from the floor. Awareness of lightness. The experience of cold. Awaken the experience of bitter cold in the body. Imagine you are walking on a cold floor in winter. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over. Awareness of coldness. Just awareness of cold. Now awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot, heat all over. Maybe recollect the feeling of heat in the summer when you are out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over your body. Heat all around your body. Awareness of heat. Now draw awareness and awaken the experience of pain. Concentrate hard and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you have experienced in your life, could be mental or physical, just recollect that experience of pain. Then allow yourself to recollect the feeling of pleasure. Any kind of pleasure, physical or mental. Recollect this feeling and relive it. Make it vivid. Awaken the feeling of pleasure. Check that you are awake. Are you drowsy or sleepy? Make sure that you're not sleeping. Even say to yourself, I am awake. Withdraw your mind and now concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. The space we call Jigasa. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. A space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Whatever you see is the manifesting of your state of mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but don't become involved. Practice detached awareness here. Imagine yourself now in a park in the very early morning. The sun has not risen and the park is deserted except for yourself. It's a beautiful park, calm and peaceful. You can even walk across the beautiful grass. The birds are starting to whistle and chirp. And they call to you as they welcome the new day. There are beautiful gardens of flowers, roses, yellows, pinks, reds, purples. Allow yourself to smell their fragrance and see the early morning dewdrops on these petals. Nearby the rose garden is a fish pond. Beautiful goldfish swim in and out amongst the water lilies. Allow yourself a moment to see their graceful movement. You walk between the trees, beautiful trees, some bare trees and some trees with leaves. Wide spreading trees and tall, stately trees. There is a clearing between the trees, and in that clearing is a small temple with an aura of light around it. You go to the door. It is cool and dim inside. Inside, on the walls, there are pictures of great saints. You sit down on the floor. You close your eyes and become still. A sense of deep peace and harmony envelop you. As the sounds from outside fade into the distance. Continue your awareness of meditation inside this temple and stay there for some time until peace and harmony pervade. Then imagine you are on the ceiling and you see below your body in Shavasana on the floor, practicing Yoga Nidra. Now you see your body slowly stand up and tiptoe to the door, quietly opening. going outside, closing the door softly. See your body walking outside, seeing familiar things around you. There is no sense of effort, only lightness here. You, of course, see people you know, seeing them, but they can't see you. Watching them as they walk past, perhaps they're making their usual conversation. Suddenly you find your body floating over the sea. Become aware of this. See the dark blue sea glistening below. Across its surface, a ship is steaming. Your body floats like a cloud. Wherever the wind below the clouds, your body is also taken. Wisps of cloud brush past your face. Below you, sunlight reflects off the banks of the clouds. Above you, puffs of clouds scurry across a blue sky. Now your body is lifted by the currents of air and carried over the land onto the ground. Below you see farmhouses, carefully laid out fields, thick forests, winding rivers that reflect the sun. Pausing a moment, look carefully at yourself. Your body is totally relaxed. And on your face is an expression of peace and calm. See your body suddenly immersed in the color as it passes through a rainbow. Feeling yourself washed and purified by subtle colors: yellow, green, blue, violet, red, orange, golden yellow. Feel the colors penetrating your whole body, nourishing and invigorating you at a deep level. Then slowly making your return. See your body return to the outside of your building. See those familiar objects. Quietly opening the door, walking back inside, and close it after yourself. You lie back down on the floor. Now see your body resting back on the floor. Bringing your awareness back to that Jigasa. Bring your awareness to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. Actually, this space can also be visualized in the front of your forehead. So if you want to explore it a little, you can shift your gaze slightly upward, but do not strain. Watch the darkness that you see before you very carefully with detachment. Do not become involved. Rest your mind in this warm, friendly darkness. If any subtle phenomena manifest, for example, colors or patterns, simply take note of these and continue your awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and go. But continue watching the dark space Continue thus with detached awareness. Now remember your resolve, your sankalpa or intention. Allow yourself to repeat that same resolve with the same words and the same attitude as the beginning of practice. Repeat the resolve 3 times clearly, with feeling and emphasis. And then allowing yourself some time here in a shavasana, taking in the benefits of your practice. As you hear the sound of the chime, starting to draw awareness back into the space. Beginning to notice the breath, the beautiful natural rhythm of the breath. Noticing its connection to the body. And then as you're ready to start bringing the physical body also back into the space, start to deepen the inhales and lengthen the exhales. Allow yourself the beautiful luxury of taking your time here. Through each round, just sipping in a little bit more air, letting the exhales become a little longer. And then as you begin to build the breath and add some energy of prana into the body, and your body calls for some physical movement, just let it happen naturally. It may be a wiggle of fingers or toes, maybe some rolling of ankles, it might be some shrugs of shoulders. Maybe you'd like to roll wrists, but just listen, keep that awareness turned inwards. Listen to what the body is saying. Once you have built that breath, added in some movement, and your body is calling for that nice, big, full body stretch, let that happen naturally also. On an inhale, reaching up, maybe pointing and flexing toes, Maybe starting to shift some of the props that you have out of the way. Allow yourself a couple opportunities here to take a nice deep stretch. And then when your body is ready, you're going to roll to the right side and you're going to find a fetal position. Allow yourself as you shift and roll to just shift props out of the way so that you can find comfort. As you move into that fetal position, maybe you want the right arm to be a cradle for the head. Maybe you'd like to hug the knees up into the chest, coming into that little yoga egg. Taking just a little extra time here. This is a space of new beginnings. Allowing yourself a moment of just pure gratitude. You took the time to come to your mat, to find this beautiful space of self-care for you. Then when you're ready to draw awareness into the left hand, you're gonna spread the fingers nice and wide. And you're gonna let that left hand float down to the floor in front of you. You're just gonna let that hand settle in for a moment. You're gonna start to feel the strength that you have here. And just know that strength is always there. It's just waiting for you to call upon it from within. And then as you're ready, you're just going to put a little weight into that hand. You're going to press into that left hand, and you're going to make your way up to a comfortable seated position. As you come into this comfortable seated position, if you'd like, you're welcome to close your eyes. I'd like you to lengthen the spine just a little bit, maybe placing the hands over the knees. Taking just several breath cycles here, feeling into the benefits of your practice. Now on your next inhale, you're going to lift the hands up and overhead, maybe taking the gaze up with the hands. You're going to draw the palms together. And as the palms float down on the exhale, you're going to bring the chin to neutral. Taking a moment here. And thank you all for the privilege of guiding you through this practice for better sleep. I truly hope the benefits of practice follow you into the rest of your day today, maybe into the rest of your week. May you all be happy, may you be safe, may you walk this earth always in loving kindness, at peace, in good health, and always at ease. From my heart to all of your hearts. Namaste, yogis. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you, everyone. Have a great week.